Alright, so we are going to achieve stage 77, the title for this Hidden Power Unleashed Ultimate Gohan Extreme Z battle. Now, I would like to go over the team that I kind of used to give you an idea of how to get this far in this Extreme Z battle. So in a sense, this is me achieving a title, but as well as a light guide to know how to build your team so that you can actually get past these events. Now, I don't have the most optimal units, so I had to use some units that just don't deal very much damage. So this Vegeta right here, I was lucky to get him. He's my lead, so he's giving 200% leader skill to a lot of these units under the Majin Buu Saga category. So that's actually very helpful. But he's dealing a decent amount of damage, but he's mostly tanking. So I actually have 2 damage dealers, and the rest of the other 4 units are strictly used for tanking because they don't deal hardly any damage to this Gohan. Because this Gohan actually is weak against extreme class Majin Buu Saga category units after a certain level. So oh, I can't hit next. Okay, we'll back out up here. So I have this Goten right here. He's there for tanking as well. For a super type unit, I believe he deals the most amount of damage out of all the super type units that I have. So as well as tanking, he is dealing more damage than all the other super type units on my team. Then I have this free to play Yamo and Sopopovich. I use them for the recovering HP on their super attack. On top of that, they disable enemy's guard, and then they get an additional defense plus 20% with each attack received, up to 160%. So they're very, very great at defending, as well as getting that HP recovery, and they have a chance to perform an additional super attack, I believe, right? Plus an additional attack. Oh, no. Yeah, it's Ki plus 2 plus an additional attack plus 20% with each super attack performed. So I have all additionals on their kit, so that they have the best possible chance at getting that activated. So they deal a decent amount of damage for free-to-play units, but since they are extreme AGL, they have type advantage as well as that bonus against this Gohan. And so the next attacking unit that I have, or attacker, is this Piccolo, Majin Buu Piccolo, who is also an extreme AGL unit, so he has type advantage as well as that bonus. And I need to unlock his third hidden potential. I forgot to put a dupe in him. That's funny. So he does have a high chance of stunning the enemy. That doesn't really work in this mode, but he gets 15% HP recovery at the start of turn, so that's very good. So I have the Yamu Spopovich and also the Piccolo, the Majin Buu Piccolo, giving me HP recovery to make sure I keep my HP up, as well as defending against this Gohan. And then I have the Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta, who tanks, and then this Super Vegeta, who also tanks normal attacks and then does counters. Counters really don't do anything in this Extreme Z battle because he is a super type unit, so he's not going to deal very much damage to this Gohan. So there you have it. That's my team, and basically what I did was I had this on auto the entire time I was at work. I basically made a fail-proof team that just can't die, and that's how I won. So we'll go ahead and put this in auto, see where it takes us and all that good stuff, and then achieve the title. But yeah, this is basically how it went. And like I said, this intelligence Majin Vegeta, probably the MVP, because even though he's not type advantage, he does deal decent damage, and he just has massive damage reduction, especially when he gets defense on his super. It's just absolutely insane. But yeah, we'll see how much damage if he crits. He actually takes it down 1 bar of health and then some, which is pretty good at stage 77 for a unit that's doesn't have type advantage. And then this Buccalo, when he crits, deals a decent amount of damage, almost takes down 1 full bar. But yeah, you see that Vegito, that counter did absolutely nothing. And here's the Yamu and Sapopovich. Even though on this auto they didn't get their super with their key, but as you can see, their damage reduction is going up, so they get the additional super, which is good. So this is how I pretty much made a fail-proof team. And so they're, oh man, I don't know about this one. What's gonna happen? They have like 60% damage reduction so far. I mean, for a free-to-play unit, look at the damage reduction they have. This is not bad. It's not bad. They're a free-to-play unit. Keep that in mind. They're not a summonable unit. And then this Vegeta just tanks very, very well. All right, we're gonna see the goats in here and see how he performs. It shouldn't look too bad, and he's gonna deal, like I said, he's gonna deal a decent amount of damage here for a super type unit. See, that's not bad. That's not bad for a super type unit in this stage, this far into it on stage 77. So once again, this Vegeta just absolutely dominates in this stage. Look at that, look at that. He deals the most amount of damage even though he is not type advantage in this. But what he does have going for him is the extreme type unit, as well as being on Majin Buu Saga. So that's why he does so well. And there's Buccalo getting the double supers, which gives us quite the advantage in trying to get rid of this Gohan. And then as long as this Vegito right here, the super Vegito, doesn't get supered, he's all right, because he tanks normal attacks like nothing. I don't know what I'm trying to say here, but here comes the energy drain with the 7% HP recovery. So this is, and once, look at that. It's an easy A free-to-play unit. This unit is actually not bad. And I'm not talking about just in this scenario. This Yamu and Sapopovich, in my opinion, is a pretty decent free-to-play unit all around, because, you know, they have that damage reduction in their passive, and they have the HP recovery on their super attack. The only thing I don't like is they don't have any effect at the beginning of their super attack, raising their defense or raising their attack. But in this unit's defense, the way this Yamu and Sapopovich are built, in their passive they get all that attack and defense from their passive. So they're not a bad free-to-play unit for sure. I really I would say they were the hidden gem, and probably the what would look like the underdog in this event, but they actually came out on top as far as being one of the best units on this team to get this event done very efficiently in this auto mode. Obviously, you know, if I was controlling these units right now, this Gohan would be dead by now, if not earlier, because I would make sure all the extreme class characters stayed on rotation. But since it's on auto, sometimes it'll mix in the super type units on rotation instead of using the extreme class units. So it is what it is. But I just wanted to show you that that's basically a fail-proof team on auto, as long as, you know, you get that damage reduction with the Yamu and Sapopovich without being supered right away. Even if they are supered right away, they still won't die. So there you have it. Thanks for watching. I appreciate y'all. Hope you found this kind of helpful in what teams you can possibly look at building for achieving this title. So we are on our way to 1K subs, so hit that red subscribe and join the vibe. Until next time, bye y'all.